Hello, good morning, wherever you're watching from. I trust you're having a really good day. This is Educator's Vibe, and I am Teacher SA. In today's episode, I will be talking about childhood traumatic experiences. You may have come across some dysfunctional adults who act in odd manners, and this could be as a result of their childhood traumatic experiences. That alone makes this topic very crucial to us as educators, as parents, and as guardians. So come along with me and don't go anywhere. Childhood traumatic experiences can be further subdivided into three categories, which are abuse, neglect, and household dysfunction. Abuse can further be broken down into physical abuse, emotional abuse, or sexual abuse. It's really disheartening that there are children and teenagers who face one, two, or all three of these abuses, and it goes a long way to traumatize these children. Like, it affects them academically, it affects them psychologically, it affects even their health. The second is neglect. Neglect can be subdivided into physical and emotional neglect. There are some parents who, not deliberately, but neglect their children's emotional and physical well-being because while growing up they didn't have parental love and parental attention as well. So they may not be doing it intentionally, but they are also neglecting their children in one way or the other. While there are some, due to the economic hardship, trying to work for money, provide daily bread, they neglect their children in the process, and this is causing harms to their children unknowing to them. The third childhood traumatic experience is household dysfunction. Household dysfunction include factors such as one, parental incarceration. This is when one parent is sent to jail either justly or unjustly, and this can have a great impact, emotionally negative impact on the child. We also have a case of parental separation or parental divorce. This can also affect the child. We also have a case of substance abuse. When children grow up in an environment where there is high substance abuse, hard drugs, alcohol, it can also affect the children. They can pick up some of these bad characters, and it would wrongly shaping or influence their lives. Then we also have a case such as domestic violence. Now, this is very key. There are husbands who beat up their wives before their children, and this really creates a kind of grief in these children. I've been opportune to come across several ladies who are of marriageable age, but they are very, very scared to commit to a man because of what their fathers did to their moms while they were growing up. So this is something that we as educators, parents, and guardians have to guide against at all costs. Talk about the death of one parent, or the list goes on and on. Some of the effects of childhood traumatic experiences could be learning disorders. You don't expect a child who is dwelling in an environment of abuse and trauma to do well academically. The chances are very slim. Then it can also lead to health and biological problems in adults. Cases of stroke, chronic heart diseases, and all of that could be as a result of ACEs, that's adverse childhood experiences, and daily stress of life due to the economic situation. You understand? So we as parents and educators, we should try as much as possible to give our children a loving environment to grow in. Okay, like Socrates said, man at birth is a tabula rasa. So our children will, like filters, absorb everything that is in the environment, the external environment. So we should try as much as possible to guide our children and limit or totally eradicate things that can cause childhood traumatic experiences and affect their adulthood. I know you've learned something. Stay blessed.